it's a pleasure to talk about the US logistics market in these days, which is probably our most favored market in terms of sectors globally. And there's a simple reason for that. It's our top choice for core to core plus kind of themes. And the simple thing is, we're talking globally about the need of housing in all metropolitan areas. However, if we look in the US, there's a bit of an oversupply and a bit of reduction in rents going on because of that oversupply. While in logistics, instead, even the supply shock, which was a bit of overhang from the COVID period, led just to not even 5% vacancy. So we are far below the average. There are a couple of more points I would repeat probably what multiple people have said about e-commerce, which is still fostering industrial modern space and so on and so forth. It's also the nearshoring, supported by the act of Joe Biden, obviously. But there's one elementary thing, very, very specific to the US, with all that inland migration driven by the tech development over the last 20 years, when all the tech industry moved out of the hotspots in Boston, the Silicon Valley, and spread out across the country, that fueled the demographic development of certain regions. And the simple thing is those growing regional cities need more infrastructure, simply for the sake of it, simply for the support of the local economies, plus on top all the things we mentioned, e-commerce, nearshoring, and so on. So that's happening. And probably my last point on why we believe, or why I believe in logistics, is really, we're talking about, compared to Europe, of stock which is on average 43 years old. If that got combined with the more modern needs of certain, not even industrial operators, but effectively by every wholesaler, by everyone who needs to organize shipping towards either B2B, B2C, they need more modern space, because that's 43 years old, and that needs renovation. And we can live with, an infill location with this older type stock probably for 20 more years. Nobody wants to build the new stuff and the heavy traffic in their backyards. So the infill location might continue, with the quality as they are, but on top you need that modernization of the stock. And that's a very rare situation just in the US, different to Europe. And with that strong fundamentals, the scene is set for rental growth. So, and that is my take. It's probably the best opportunity for core risk profiles to core plus risk profiles in these days. And, geopolitical things on top, we heard that this morning on this conference, is a reasonable matter. And probably the US is better positioned to survive and to extend their local economy compared to Europe again. So I guess some investors in the out of Europe might follow that trend.